Whew. So, for the next 75 days, which is why we're doing this series, we're doing something called 75 Hard. A challenge not only physically improving yourself, but mentally and spiritually as well. Challenge devised by someone I look up to called Andy Frisella. He calls it a war on yourself, right? Because no one really likes to put themselves in uncomfortable situations, and that's pretty much how this thing goes. 75 days, every single day, on top of my daily routine, drink 1 gallon of water, 2 45-minute workouts, one that has to be outside, a 5-minute uncomfortable cold shower, which means that if you can stand there and it would be bearable, you probably have to make it colder. Read 10 pages of a book, which is a challenge because I've never read a book in my life. So that's going to be the spiritual part. Track macros 100%. Take 1 progress pick a day, or every single day. And I'm adding my own little spice to it. And the one thing I am adding is I can't say I'm tired. Tony said it best, so first off, Tony's behind the camera, my man Tony. We've never worked together before, but I think that this is gonna be a great way to start a relationship. You know, he can get to know me the best, and you know, can't say I'm tired is like, probably, he said it best. He was like, we all like to have self-pity, and really just removing that from your daily life is such a small little factor, but can make such a drastic improvement in your overall perspective of everything. So really, really good. I'm excited. You know, I didn't have to do this, but I chose to do it because I just want to continue to grow in every single aspect. But anyways, for this challenge, it's really unique because if you slip up in any single form on any given day, you have to restart the entire challenge. Meaning, if I'm on day 50 and I mess up one little thing, I have to start all over. And the point of all this is to also keep yourself accountable and be true and honest with yourself, because if you slip up one time, you should hold yourself accountable. You know, going over your macros one day, you gotta start all over. But the good thing is I'm bulking. I'm not dieting, so I can continue to increase my macros, which is great. Yeah, super early in the morning, but it's gonna be the start to a great 10.5 weeks.
Where are we going now?
Headed to the airport to go pick up my brother. Wow, I need to pump gas. Low on gas. But we are headed to pick up my brother because he just got back from a little vacay. And that's the start to our day, right? A little energy drink here. Thank goodness for CG's 3D.
What's going on, man? Nice to meet you.
How's your trip?
Sleepy.
Huh?
Sleepy.
Right, yeah, you had a freaking red eye. It's like the worst. My boy. Triple husky.
Is he? I can tell by the eyes. So pretty. You're adorable.
For the call from my AC guy, so we can, so I can go over there and check it out, or he can go over there and check it out, but I need to be there to facilitate. So eat some breakfast and then print some orders, do some customer service, package the orders, send them out to the post office. Orders from yesterday. So I always say that when you're starting a diet, whether you're new, like whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or an expert, that as soon as you start a structured diet or tracking macros or system or whatever, that it's great to, in order to stay consistent, eat the same things every single day. The only things that you really change are maybe like the last 20% or the portions of everything, but everything's literally the same. I have my pork and venison sausage. This is like probably the best sausage, especially with the macros. These macros are great. So I usually eat 2 servings, and I got some egg whites here. Got some flour corn tortillas from HEB. And that's the breakfast. 5 servings of egg whites, 2 servings of sausage. The sausage is already pre-cooked, but I like to brown it anyways because it, has the oil and the flavor. So I cook it with the egg whites. And I'll eat it as a taco. That's my breakfast. Very good protein, low in fat, high carb, high protein, solid fuel. Yeah, man. Well, these are, we have these in design, but we, I constantly source different manufacturers to kind of try them out. This is our current bracelet, by the way. What do you think?
It's pretty.
Yeah,
is that like a rose gold?
Yeah, rose gold, 2.2 carats of white sapphire. It's pretty hard to put in though. There we go. 2.2 carats of white sapphire. It's really loose look. Love it. Yeah, we're playing with new manufacturers, making new products all the time.
Is that like screw-in? What is that?
This is a magnet.
Oh, it's a magnet?
Yeah. Tested
That's
100.
wild.
Yeah, tested 100,000 clicks. So it's really like at certain points it's like really hard to pull out. Actually, so it's like pretty durable magnet.
That's crazy.
All designed by me, man.
That's cool, man.
3 different cuts of shirts. We have the Streamline. This is the baseline side, and that's the Concord. And then we have Julia here as well. These are sampling. Here, our shirts.
Let's see. Ooh, that's super soft.
Yeah, man.
I could sleep in that, man.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Oh, I like how it has a little,
That's the inside, yeah.
That's sweet. Love that.
Yeah, and then this is our jewelry. We have a lot of SKUs, so get them working out properly.
That's awesome.
All our jewelry boxes. We have probably over 1,000 items coming in the next 2 weeks, so we packaging.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like it?
Yeah.
Monogram, Zephyr monogram. And then this is our old packaging. So we're able to tell like the different. So different.
Definitely.
Yeah. This is our Infinity Standard Phantom. Someone ordered this, and I was telling Tony, the association costs with jewelry is so technical. Like when I started Zephyr, people don't understand like the technicalities of creating jewelry, right? Because you're associating with yourself with buying online jewelry, you automatically assume that it's made in China or it's stupid cheap to make, like maybe $4 or $3, and they're selling for $200. But that's really not the case, man. Like this is black rhodium, right? So if I expressed black rhodium to Tony, he probably doesn't know what the fuck that is.
Not at all.
Right. Okay, so think about white gold, right?
Okay.
White gold. In raw form, white gold looks like brushed steel. It looks like this. This is how white gold looks like in raw form, okay?
All right.
But when the consumer buys it, it's in polished form, right? So how do they do that? They can't sand it down and make it polished when it's not a polished product. They add a layer of something called rhodium. Rhodium is made from platinum, right? Platinum is an element that's extremely expensive to make. So that comes in silver form. That's where they coat it in white gold. That's why when your white gold is scratched, what do they tell you? Oh, take it to the jewelry store, we'll clean it up, we'll polish it right up. What they do is they add extra layers of rhodium on top. And that's how they're able to charge that kind of price, right? So it's like, 10 karat, 18 karat, 14 karat, 24 karat. And the differentiation is like the higher the carat, the more gold it has, correct? And that's why it's more expensive. The lower it is, the more rhodium it has. That's why it's the least expensive, right? And more gold. So, but more rhodium equals harder to scratch. So that it goes down to how many microns of rhodium it has on top. So ours is black rhodium, and if you go look in the entire jewelry industry, you probably won't even find more than 10 stores that sell black rhodium, and this one has it because it's extremely expensive. Extremely expensive to make.
Okay, here it's Zephyr.
Yeah, man. And for me, I would rather make less profit on an item to sell to someone like you guys watching this and be able to share like my passion with jewelry and show it to you guys that like, yo, this is a very nice piece of jewelry. Like this is 2.2 carats of white sapphire. So we don't do cubic zirconium up in Zephyr, you know what I'm saying? It's white sapphire. The shine is different. Hold on. put in the light, because this is what all jewelers do. Alright.
Oh yeah.
Is that like really blingy? But it shines white instead of like that multifaceted
Turn it a
rainbow
little bit
look.
like this.
So instead of
There
that
we go, it's starting to
multifaceted
spark.
rainbow look, it's
Yeah.
white, and that's differentiation of white sapphire. It's called a brilliant white shine.
That's live.
You like it?
Oh yeah.
That's dope. So I'm shipping this out to where is it? Some order in Culver City, California.
Sweet.
Kurt Uno. Yeah, but anyways. Bruh. I'll press the code for you. You can drive forward.
Good guy, Daniel.
You need to touch it up and drive some more. See how it's like
Is that epoxy? What is that?
it's apparently 20 times stronger than epoxy, but we bought a sealant to seal this too. So we can seal this. We need to repaint it for a second first.
On that one that's not cooling correctly, I'm just gonna see what's wrong with it, correct?
Yeah, and I mean we're just seeing what's wrong with all three.
Yeah.
That's good.
But the inspector didn't leave no report or anything like that?
He did leave a report. You want it?
Well, I just wanted to see, maybe.
Yeah, bring them in for me.
Oh, cool, man. Save me a lot of work.
Yeah, always bring them here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I always drop it out there.
That's nice of him.
It's really nice of him. I was just dumping manually in there. Save me a lot of work. Thank you, man.
I was gonna wait a bunch of just you ring the doorbell and leave it here.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, man.
Have a good one.
Anytime, you too.
See, if I did a fulfillment, I wouldn't be able to have that pleasure.
Yeah. Feels nice.
Yeah, that's definitely a good feeling, man. You kind of, you know, your customers support you, so you should support them.
Yeah.
As a small business, you know. Oh my God.
Got him. It's just a bruise.
There's no damage. I'll see you then.
Yeah.
I can do my
Yeah.
There's nothing. He like, yeah, he was like so close, super close. That would have been a fucked up Monday.
Shit.
You're good, there's nothing. Oh, like I didn't give a fuck. He was like, I didn't hit her, did I?
Yeah.
Alright. He was just like, the face was like,
Yeah,
like,
alright.
it's already happened before. He's so funny.
What are we making here?
Making a milkshake for Tony here, starving.
Yes.
So we got some fruits here. Tony's not tracking macros, so.
Not yet, but
Yeah,
maybe.
Not yet.
We've been talking about it.
So we're not gonna weigh this food. Yeah, he doesn't know what a macro is, but I'm gonna turn him into an expert. But anyways, we are making him a strawberry banana mango smoothie. It's hot outside, you know, frozen fruits are a thing.
Yes.
So strawberries, one little banana here. Tony likes his bananas, you know.
Sure enough.
And some mangoes here. I always have questions about like my milkshakes and what I put in them. So simple. Don't overcomplicate the process. Literally fruits, 3 to 5 packets of Splenda. In this case, 3 because bananas have like a lot of sugar and they're pretty sweet. So 3 Splendas here. And definitely the key is to why HEB is the best is their milk. Bootopia. It's fire, bro. Literally just drop it up here, and you want to make it a little thicker, so you always pour the milk below the fruit to make it thicker. And the key is to use frozen fruit, bro,
Why?
because it creates a different kind of smoothie consistency rather than using ice. Because when you use ice, there's no way you can blend it all the way. You'll bite chunks of ice. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So. That's that real consistency right there. Shouty thick.
Nice.
Alright.
Look at a bowl of oatmeal.
Raw taste.
Oh yeah, roll's the way to go.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's great.
I didn't measure it. You just go by feel. You know, sometimes that's like the best way to do it. Like on a 1 to 10 scale.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like a 9. I'm giving it a 9 because I don't have more of it.
When I cook when I'm lazy or I don't have any food at home, I literally buy like 10 to 15 bags at a time. Tony said he knows what dumplings are, which is great.
I love dumplings.
We're
and
gonna
it's
get along
crazy.
just fine.
I don't eat that brand, but I eat them out of the bag like that.
$5.27. Each serving is 7 dumplings. So, we're tracking macros. Tracking macros, guys.
Eat this alone?
Nah, I have it. There's a special dumpling sauce for it. There's an actual dumpling sauce. It will change your life, bro. Swear to God.
You're not fucking with me?
I'm not
There's
fucking
actually there's dumpling sauce.
Yes.
Are we talking like the one at like
Yo.
Jeff and Arrows? Like,
Nah, bro. That's ponzu sauce, man. I don't do shit.
wait, what is it? Hamzu sauce?
Ponzu. It's like citrus.
Can I
soy sauce.
prime that stuff? That is so good. I'm sure it's awful in
This is gonna change your life. All right. I got more of it. This. What does that say? Dumpling sauce.
Holy crap.
Fucking transform your life, bro.
Dumpling sauce.
I'm gonna turn you into an Asian.
This looks so good.
All right, dumpling sauce, check. Dumplings, check. This is like 27 dumplings, but we got another 27 more, so 50 dumplings about to go in. I'm gonna film Tony eating.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Tony's eyes to new things in life.
So I've
Today.
had the dumplings, at least like this. I haven't had the dumplings, what is it, we boiled these?
Yeah, we boiled them.
So I haven't had them boiled, and I definitely have not had dumpling sauce.
That dumpling sauce, man. Sheesh.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, compared to regular soy sauce.
That's so much better than soy sauce.
Yep. Fire, right? Go get this, guys. Wei Chun dumpling sauce.
So,
Nice.
what are the downsides of this? There's gotta be
Nothing.
some downsides.
Nothing.
What's the sodium like?
I don't care about sodium, bro. We work out and drink water for a reason,
That's true.
right? Your body needs sodium.
So, how much water do I have to offset, like?
Don't think
A
about it like
pint.
that. Don't think about it like that. Oh, a pint of this? You're trying to drink a pint of
I
this?
mean, I don't know where this is going, bro. I'm just saying. This is good for, I don't know,
It's good,
3
right?
or 4 more dips.
It's good, right?
And then, oh yeah, it's great.
Dun, 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 dun. Look what arrived in the mail today, guys. I ordered some pre-workout, some new flavors. Plus, Tony gets to try some new one-ups.
Sweet.
Didn't know. I've been with One Up for like 2 years, and I plan on being with them until they kick me out. I've been an athlete for them for like 2 years, and people are like, "Oh, you know, you're only promoting these products because you're with One Up Nutrition." I'm like, dude, you don't understand. There's a reason why I signed with them. Like, right? Isn't that true?
Yeah.
Like, you don't sign with a company where you've never, for me that is, you've never tried their products. A box of these, you know, cookies and cream bar. Tony tried it this morning. How was
Yeah, it was great. Loved it.
it? 1 out of 10.
Ooh, probably 9.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
This shaker, I got like 50 of these. Oh my gosh. Pure Rebuild creatine. The next 75 days, since I'm tracking my macros, I will be consistently taking this. I haven't because the creatine that I ordered is like flavored, and I didn't like to kind of add it in, so it's unflavored. All right. Pre-workout dragon fruit mojito. This is definitely my favorite flavor from them. Fire. We got some key lime ice, also a great flavor as well. And we have another one, candy watermelon, also a great flavor as well. We
Sweet.
got some new supplements. You already know the boys discount code HONGFIT20. Save yourself some dinero.
Let's try that dragon fruit.
Smart man. This shit is fire, bro. Tony doesn't take pre-workout, nor does he drink caffeine. But show you guys a little bit of quality testing right here. You don't like a lot of companies where you buy their pre-workout.
Yeah?
It like clumps up when you add water.
Okay.
Check this shit out. How soluble this is. I didn't do anything.
Sweet.
Look at that solubility. Solubility, which means mixability in water.
Yeah, tasty. It's good.
It's really good. Like a 1 to 10.
I mean, I've never judged pre-workout. It's my first.
But like, if you tasted it, does it taste like a pre-workout?
No, I mean I don't know what pre-workout's supposed to taste like, but
As
I don't
in-
know. It tastes like I don't know. It just tastes like just like, hey, would you like a lemonade? Like, or just hey, like,
Like just a regular tropical drink.
yeah, just like a regular tropical drink.
Natty anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit.
Exercises in, transitioning into sumo deadlifts. Nothing too heavy, maybe just 225 or 315 to get continued activation. We're not going for power sets, we're going for reps here, quality reps of course. I was telling Tony, 4 exercises in of non-stop compound movements, my back feels like it's about to break. Let me tell you something guys, this is the 5th exercise. If your body don't feel like that, when you're working out, and you're chilling and not sweating, reevaluate your training because that's not training, that's working out. On the hamstrings, halfway through the workout, today's intensity was definitely bumped up a little bit. It took like a 20 minute, 25, 30 minute, 35 minute nap right before this to make sure I brought the intensity because I only slept 2.5 hours. Not really tired, but I knew that if my body, I'm not tired.
Not tired.
Right?
Not
I
tired.
I didn't say it. But I knew that my body would need a little bit of rest because if I slept just on 2.5 hours, my body wouldn't perform the way it needed to. So these next 75 days, every single aspect of your every single day life of the next 75 days, whether it's on camera or off camera, has to be with the utmost intensity. If it's not in that aspect, you're not doing it properly. If you don't feel like you're challenging yourself in the way that you should, then it's not hard. If you're not feeling like, lightheaded or anything, I'm not saying like push past failure or anything, but I'm saying like in terms of progressive overload and challenging yourself in every single aspect, if you're not feeling that way, you need to rethink on how you do this program because 75 Hard, according to Andy Frisella, is made to challenge you in every single aspect. It's supposed to make you want to quit every single day. So, a couple sets of this for the last compound movement, and then we move on to accessories, and that's going to be the end of the workout. So, 4 sets of this.
So what do we have going on here?
Making some Thai style instant noodles for Tony and I. Instant noodles as a soup base, but then adding our own little flair to it. I think you'll love it, man. A little spicy, high protein, some good fats. So we pretty much use this soup base called Mama Noodle. It's a Thai tom yum style, but we are adding our own extra little flair to it to kind of spice things up a little bit. So
That's great.
this is gonna be really bomb. A little limey. Smell that?
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
Dude, good size, man.
You're 2 for 2, man.
What's that?
You're 2 for 2, man.
How's that?
It's great. I never had like a fish ball, so that was the first, but it was really good. And I didn't expect this, but that's a whole ass egg.
Yeah.
And I saw it like gush out. I was like, oh.
Yeah, get that juice and you mix it. Mix the soup like extra creamy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The chicken and the lime definitely gives it a little tingle or something, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's great.
1 out of 10.
Ooh, this one's a 10.
Woo!
This one's a 10.
Hey, boy, ain't doing too bad, man. We ain't doing too bad out here, you know. We take care of our peeps. I got mine going. It's about to be a good ass dinner, man. It's about to be a good ass dinner. My wife didn't want to cook dinner for me tonight.
I was busy. I just got home.
See? Checking off the next thing on the list, which is my second workout of the day, the 45-minute outside cardio. Thought I'd knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, do some client calls. So I got a couple here to do. So we're gonna walk around the neighborhood for 45 minutes, do some client calls. Let's go. You did get a chance to download the My Fitness Pal weight, like your body weight or anything like that, just create the account and then I'm really starting to transition out of that. 5 minutes. We gotta time it, right?
Yeah.
Your phone on you?
Yeah, I'll get the timer out.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, progress pics, right? We gotta do progress pics. Alright, guys. So this is currently how I'm looking. 3 weeks of eating extremely bad, so I look like shit. Super bloated in the midsection. Haven't tracked macros in a long time. But that's okay, you know? It's gonna change. Alright. This is also really bad right now. I'm looking right now. I think I woke up this morning at like 162 or something. This will come back down. Here we go.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god.
5 minutes of this.
This is so bad.
Time. That's it. 5 minutes.
Finished the shower. Actually felt pretty refreshing right now. That was very uncomfortable. And the point of all of this is to continue to make it more uncomfortable because the temperature that I did today was the coldest that my shower offered. But tomorrow may be cold and the next day may be cold. But a week from now, I might be used to that. So, gotta find a reason to make it even more cold. What's more cold than that? Ice bath. But anyways, so that is out the way. The checklist is done, and I have 3 things in one here, which is the rest of my gallon of water. See, this is where I would probably normally stop if I'm not tracking a gallon of water. So I'm not even drinking a full gallon. And then finishing off my macros with 3 bags of fruit snacks. That'll put me right under 300 grams of carbs, like 297, 58 grams of fat. I'm supposed to be at 60 and 170 protein, which I'm right there. So that would finish off my macros, and I have a book, Winning Customers Away from Your Competition. That's amazing. I've never read a book by myself in my entire life. Today is about to be the first day of a very important journey. So 75 days. Yeah, thanks. This is my wife's book. Yeah, this is my wife's book, so I don't own a book, by the way. And the curriculum for this program calls for only educational books. You can't read like Captain Underpants, which actually I've read Captain Underpants by myself.
It's a quality book.
It's a quality fucking book. Can't have any pictures. So in 75 days, I will have done 750 pages. That's almost a Harry Potter book, right? But
I wouldn't know. I never read any of them.
never read it.
Only the movies.
So this will probably take me 3 weeks. This is 200 pages, 210 pages. So in 3 weeks' time, I'll finish this book. Damn, I'll finish my first book in 3 weeks. But anyways, that is pretty much it. I'm going to finish reading this book, finish my macros, finish my gallon of water, and day 1 is complete.
So I got a question. Are you going to try to finish a chapter a day? Or a chapter?
No, it's 10 pages.
10 pages.
Don't stretch me.
All right, I'm just clarifying, you know? Just clarifying.
My guy's stretching me right now. I'm trying to, well, I mean, maybe I'll read 15.
I'll tell you what, I'll hold you accountable, because in the next vlog, I'm going to ask you what those 10 pages were about.
That's good. See?
So,
that's really good.
And if somebody, can I see the book? And if somebody is really in on this, somebody get this book, because, you know, I'm not going to read it, because I'm dyslexic, and I don't read books, so
Maybe
if
you
he's
should
choking
read
up...
it
No,
It's actually really good if you are in sales.
I am in sales.
look at that, you're in sales,
We're all
bro.
in sales. You're in
Yeah,
sales.
I'm in sales too.
You sell yourself every day.
Exactly, that sold me to you. I mean, not actually, because that's prostitution, but you know what I mean. But if anybody else wants to get this book, call him out on his shit. If he's BSing us, this is the book. And if you want to follow along and, you know, give your own point of view in the comments, that's always more than welcome.
Yep. But that's going to conclude day 1 of 75. That workout was very difficult. Waking up early was extremely difficult. And I feel like each week I might add an additional task on top to make it even more difficult. And I think that would be a great challenge because holding yourself accountable, because Tony's only gonna, I said John. Tony's only gonna be filming me 3 out of the 7 days a week, maybe 4. You know, it just depends on our week, what we're doing that week, and everything. So, you know, 3 videos a week. So the other 4 days that he's not filming me, I have to hold myself accountable. And that is probably the most important aspect of this entire challenge, is to continue to hold yourself accountable, because not all of us do YouTube, right? And just trust in me when I say that I'm going to complete this with the utmost integrity. And if it involves eating fruit snacks, I'm all for it, right? That's pretty much it. So hope you all enjoyed episode 1 of Tony and I working together. And it's going to be a start of a very fruitful relationship. So hopefully this video is good. Right, Tony?
Definitely.
All right. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. See you on the next video. Stop.
Now, well, you have to understand that not only is everybody tired, but every single person who's ever accomplished anything great, whether it be climbing Mount Everest, whether it be running an Ironman, whether it be running a country, whether it be running a motherfucking household, you are going to be tired, all right? You cannot count on every day feeling great. You cannot count, in fact, feeling great are the off days. They're not the regular days. Feeling great are the exception, not the fucking rule, okay? And it doesn't matter what routine you have. It doesn't matter what you put in your body. It doesn't matter how much you take care of yourself. The fact of the matter is, if you truly think about it, every single thing that you look at and you think about as a great accomplishment was done by someone who overcame the same tiredness that you have.